I am. I'm having a great time. I'm having a ball, actually.
Yeah, that's brilliant. What's your opinion so far?
Well, my opinion so far, Ghanaians have actually improved in Dublin, because the last time I went to a Ghanaian independence anniversary, it was about 3 years ago, and then it was in a small hall in a church place, and I believe now they've gone up, big time, so it's very good, and they've really improved, and they should keep it up.
That's brilliant. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
My name is Sheila Felicity Boy from Amsterdam.
Okay.
I'm here on vacation to visit a very best friend of mine.
Okay.
And it was an opportunity that she brought me here tonight to witness the 6th match of Ghana being at 51 years old.
Are you enjoying yourself?
So much, and I'm so happy to be a Ghanaian today.
The information session continued with Mr. John Lennon, a human rights activist and a lecturer at the University of Limerick, who spoke on the rights and responsibilities of immigrants in Ireland. Dr. George Kaliti, delivering his educative lecture, advised on how Ghanaians could combat high blood pressure.
One of the founding members of AJPI. Hi, Kwame.
Hi.
What's your opinion on today's information session?
To me, it has been a very fantastic, information dissemination. One has to take responsibility for his or her own health and life. And, it's so marvelous because even though I'm a professional myself, but I was totally kept in the dark about health issues. And having been, known all these things, I think it's a very good and very educative.
This was followed by solidarity messages from the leaders of 2 Irish political parties. John Barton thanked AGPI on behalf of the Labour Party for the invite and commended the formation of such a unique and foresighted association. She thought the vision and goals of the association represent the royal road to sustainable integration in Ireland.
I really welcome that determination on the part of the Association of Ghana Professionals in Ireland, because the people who have come here to work from Ghana in our health services, in business, in education and in other areas, we welcome and we value very much the contribution that you have been making to our economy.
In his speech, Mr. Joe Higgins, the leader of the Socialist Party, advised the Ghanaians to use their newly found oil to transform the lives of the ordinary Ghanaians.
But I think today, looking at Africa, and oil was mentioned. That's very good. But the question for the Ghanaian people is, who will own the oil? Will it be Shell and the gangsters and the big multinational corporations who will profit from it? Or will the benefits go to the Ghanaian people, the working class people, the peasant people, the small farming people, the poor people of Ghana? That's where the wealth and the oil benefits must go.
The AGPI made presentations to some of the invited guests, including Deputy John Barton and Mr. Joe Higgins.
I have a question here. I've been in this country for about 7 years now. And when we came in, the law that says that those people that was living the residency here are not entitled to bring any of their family members out there. Okay, so now how are we going to rectify the situation? Because we have been working here, contributing to the state, and like, those of my children that was unable to come with me are not allowed to come and enjoy what we are enjoying here. So how are we going to rectify the situation?
So the very specific and very direct answer I would give to you about that is to get out there to your political representatives, particularly the government representatives, the ones who are in government, who are going to be voting for this bill, and to make your point known to them. Because I know that many of you who are not in Ireland very long, perhaps, will not be voting in the next election to our Parliament, to the Dáil here. But I think you certainly will be voting in local elections. You or your children may be voting, or the children from your communities will be voting in future elections. So I think this should be an important point. It should be critical for all politicians. And as I said, I will get out there. I will leave the very specific questions and points that you should ask to those government political representatives with some of the organisers tonight, so that you can bring that information to them, you can put it in their clinics, and you can ask them for the answer to your question. It is a very good and important question.
What kind of relationship now do you think Ghana and Ireland has, and what can be done to improve it?
I think a lot needs to be done to improve the relationship. There are a lot of professional people in Ireland, Ghanaian people, and I think they need to make themselves known to us in the office, so that when people contact us we can say, you need to meet Dr. Vincent Adjapong, Dr. so-and-so who's in IT or accounting or whatever, and if we know, we can be the middle person and put other Ghanaians in touch with each other.
How you doing, Mr. Vincent?
I'm fine, thank you.
And your association, your baby association, A.GPI?
Yeah.
Oh, A.GPI. How did you come about it?
Well, basically the Association of Ghanaian Professionals in Ireland is an association that we felt was timely, was necessary. We felt that there were a lot of challenges affecting our people integrating in Ireland. We felt that there were a lot of underemployment, unemployment issues. There were a lot of factors militating against our people's integrating in Irish society. And we felt it was high time we had some form of, association that could actually mobilize and inspire our people towards achieving their full potential.
All right. We spoke a lot about the positive impact of the association, but just tell me a few of the challenges that the association is facing.
Well, obviously, like with any association, it's not everybody that's going to welcome it. We've had our criticisms, we've had our admirers, but basically we believe that we are gradually being able to demystify some of the myths that initially surrounded the creation of the association. In particular, a lot of the members of the Ghanaian community were not comfortable with the word professional that was associated with the name. They felt it would have been better if it was an association of Ghanaians. But what we've been trying to tell them is that whenever the last Ghanaian in Ireland becomes a professional, then the Association of Ghanaian Professionals will become equal to the Association of Ghanaians in Ireland. It is our goal, it is our vision to, bring out the full potential in every single Ghanaian in this land, and we will not rest until we've been able to achieve that goal.
So what do we expect from the association next year?
Well, we've got a series of programs and activities lined up. We are putting in place the necessary mechanisms that will help us to achieve those objectives that we have set up. We've been in touch with funding agencies. We've been in touch with some people in government. We are setting up a series of meetings with the Minister for Justice, the Minister for Integration, the Minister for Enterprise, and the Minister for Education. We've also had some preliminary contact with the Minister for International Development. The objectives of the association are twofold: helping our people here in Ireland and also mobilizing some funds to help our people back home in Ghana.
Okay.
So, we're going to work on all these fronts, and we believe that by this time next year, at least we would have achieved a significant...
bigger.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations on your 51st anniversary.
Thank you very much.
And the success of the party.
Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you.
The event ended with some majestic dance steps of fulfillment and happiness, led by Mr. Tosby Atipo and Mr. Kwame Tufal, showing that mamas and papas are still rolling stones.
Hello, I'm here with Dr. Oyeni. He is the chairman of Action Congress Ireland. Doctor, you're welcome to Parrot Show.
Thank you very much.
Is there anything we need to know about Action Congress in Ireland?
Yes, please. Thank you. In the first place, I'm Dr. Moshood Oyeni. I have a doctorate degree in architecture from Silesian Technical University in Poland. Well, as far as Action Congress is concerned, it's a major opposition party in Nigeria, and it stands for peace, justice, and progress. And recently, I was given the mandate to come and set up a wing of the party here in the Republic of Ireland. And that is what I've been doing. And so far, we've got membership all over the country. As at now, we're still expecting more and more people. In fact, our target is to make sure that every Nigerian in this country is part and parcel of this particular party, because we want everybody to be part of the system, to be able to bring about changes in Nigeria. And that is what we're interested in. We want to be sure that fairness and justice is the order of the day in the country, in Nigeria, so that there will be everything will be based on merit. And as at now, we are even going to have top dignitaries coming from Nigeria for the inauguration of the party. So I would love everybody to be there, because it is going to be an opportunity to ask questions, to raise issues that is bothering each and every one of us. And I'll be very happy to answer your questions on that day, and our dignitaries from Nigeria will be happy to meet you and to talk to you all about the questions you may have to raise that particular day. That apart, we're going to have a lot of fun and other things on that day.
So there's going to be dining and wining on that day?
Oh, well, it's going to be very heavy. It's going to be a big show.
Okay, I'm going to be there then.
All right, yeah.
Tell us, what do Nigerians in Ireland stand to gain from being members of the AC?
Oh, well, thank you. Nigerians in Ireland, they have a lot to gain from being members of AC, because it will be an avenue for them to have effect, to be able to contribute to what is going on in Nigeria. You see, a lot of Nigerians are professionals here. A lot of people are well educated. A lot of people are skilled, but they are outside, not out of their own will, but they have to. This is going to be an opportunity for those who would like to go back home in the nearest future, to go and perform at home there, because we want to make sure that merit is the order of the day in the country. And through this our party, we shall do our best to make sure that we provide avenues for such changes, and to provide opportunities that people can go back home and contribute to the development of the country. But as at now, there are a lot of things to be gained, a lot more. But because of the time factor now, I will not be able to go into details. And that is why I would love everybody to turn up on when we are going to have the inauguration, to ask questions. And this is going to be the opportunity for them, that I and the delegates from Nigeria will be in position to answer their questions in detail, and be able to let them know what we really have in stock for them. They have to take note of this. It's better for them to turn up there. And if they have any questions, they can even phone me anytime on 086 179 2115. 086 179 2115. And then I'll be very glad to talk to them.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, viewers, we've come to the end of the show. So please join us next week, or we'll bring you another exciting edition of Parrot Show. Peace.